True fans live for their team. For those true U of A fans, there is Hughes Federal Credit Union. Show your U of A spirit and put technology and convenience at your fingertips. Hughes Federal Credit Union. Smart choice.
Welcome to Greg Hansen's Video Notebook, brought to you by Hughes Federal Credit Union. I'm Star Sports Editor Ryan Finley here with Greg Hansen. Greg, Arizona opens its basketball season, this time for real, on Friday against University of the Pacific. Game is in McHale Center. Pacific is going to be without a couple of starters. Clearly, this isn't the walkover that Arizona's exhibition game was against Chico State, but I cannot imagine that a depleted Pacific team is that much better than the Chico team that came into McHale a week ago.
That's true. Yeah. But to me, the intrigue is watching the puzzle of Arizona. Yeah. Who fits where and when. Right. And it's just starting. Yeah. It's I'm really eager to watch it.
Yeah, Bruce Pascoe had something in, I believe it was Tuesday's paper, talking about the plus minus with both point guards, both Kadeem Allen and Parker Jackson Cartwright. To me, that is going to be the story of the early season, which is here at point guard, who is going to start at point guard. I kind of like Parker Jackson Cartwright, but again, physically, he has some limitations. Kadeem Allen, I think, is probably more of a true scorer. From what you saw in that exhibition, who has the edge?
I like Kadeem Allen.
You do?
I mean, I like a lot about Cartwright.
Right.
But I really like Kadeem Allen. Maybe I'm alone in that because I hear more Cartwright. Right. But I just like his physicality. Yeah. He can take you to the hole and score. Maybe Sean Miller doesn't want that. Right. That's what we're going to find out.
Yeah, we are going to find out. And it's funny, when you look over the years at the guys who have played point guard under Sean Miller, you know, it's about 50-50 passers and shooters. I mean, remember, Mark Lyons was a guy who wanted the ball in his hands. Nick Wise was a guy who took half his team's shots, it seemed like. Yeah. And then, you know, you look at somebody like T.J. McConnell, who was more of a pass-first point guard. And to me, Parker Jackson Cartwright probably fits more into that mold than into the mold of shooter.
It's a little bit better than having Josiah Turner, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. We never got to know whether Josiah Turner was a passer or a shooter, did we? He wasn't here long enough.
No, he wasn't a shooter. But what I like about this thing is Sean Miller might be, and this isn't a provincial thing, the best point guard coach in the country. Yeah. He should be.
He should be.
So he's got a situation where he can really help these two guys.
Absolutely, and he is as tough on his point guards as Rich Rodriguez is on his quarterbacks. Yeah, I mean, it's a very apt comparison, I think. He has played the position. He is a guy who, you know, clearly knows that that's the key to the whole darn thing. I'm going to be really intrigued with who the point guard is going forward. To me, another guy who really jumps out, and it shouldn't surprise me, but it does. I think Ryan Anderson might be their best player at this point.
You think?
I mean,
is there any doubt about it?
It's incredible, though. This is a guy who did not, to me, jump off the page. I didn't watch a lot of Boston College basketball 2 years ago. He's somebody who you hear about in practice, but, you know, we don't watch practice, so you don't really know. I mean, this is a guy who, out of the gate, might be the closest thing to a sure thing on their roster.
I equate it to this. Cal's two incoming freshmen are probably ranked the two top newcomers in the league. Right. I think Ryan Anderson is better than both of them. Wow. For a one-year player? Right. Who would you take?
I would rather take a guy who's had 4 years of college basketball experience. And, you know, we've seen that a little bit, too, with Lyons, with T.J. McConnell.
Oh, Lyons made that team.
Right, is when you bring in a guy who has major college basketball experience, in a way, somebody else has developed him at their own cost, and you get to reap the benefits. Ryan Anderson, I'm sure, is a better player today than he was the day he showed up at Arizona. But my goodness, I mean, this is somebody who is a fully formed man playing on a team with a lot of 18 and 19-year-old kids.
You hit it. College basketball is a kid's game. Right. Ryan Anderson is a man. Right. So big edge to Arizona.
Absolutely. We were talking about Michael Wright on our last show. That's another comparison. Again, I've never seen Ryan Anderson play in person, but Michael Wright was always a man, a fully formed man. To me, I feel the same way about Ryan Anderson, a big, strong dude. Since this is Greg Hansen's Video Notebook, and we are talking about the Arizona Wildcats, give me 15 seconds on Arizona-Utah football, Saturday, Arizona Stadium. Wildcats always play them tough, but...
Utah is Stanford light.
Yeah.
But light's the wrong connotation, isn't it?
Yeah.
I just think it could be a locomotive running over Arizona.
Maybe. The Wildcats are certainly decimated by injuries, and it seemed as if, you know, their last best chance for a big upset came last week. Yeah,
this home field stuff and rah-rah last home game, it's going to sound fine until kickoff, and then Utah's big, brawny guys are going to take over, I think.
That'll do it for this episode of Greg Hansen's Video Notebook, brought to you by Hughes Federal Credit Union. For Greg Hansen, were you a Utah guy growing up? I mean, you must have
I'm not
hated
a
them.
Utah man, sir.
You are not a Utah man, sir. I am Ryan Finley. We'll see you next time.
True fans live for their team. They buy the gear, they order the tickets, they pay for the seats and the experiences. For those true U of A fans, thankfully there is Hughes Federal Credit Union, offering the latest payment choices such as U of A debit cards, paying online, paying a friend with pop money, or using Apple Pay with your mobile phone. Show your U of A spirit and put technology and convenience at your fingertips. Hughes Federal Credit Union, smart choice.